What's up, everybody? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. And, some of you wonder why certain things seem so difficult to accomplish. Things like reaching your goals, achieving success, accumulating wealth, thinking positive. Well, there's a simple answer for that. And that answer is you've been programmed to fail. You've been programmed to be average. You've been programmed to second guess yourself. You've been programmed for a lot of things contrary to success. And it's by design, man. For the most part, school and the education system is set up for you to be a good employee, for you to obey, for you to listen, not question, to conform, not be outside the box, to be a good worker, not to be a boss. And it's not to say that the system won't let you be successful within the system, because you can. You can have a great job. You can have what is considered within a system a great life. But you'll always feel like something's missing. You feel like there's an emptiness that's not being fulfilled. And deep down, you know something is not adding up. I've had that feeling my whole life. As a child, when I used to go to church, when I used to go to school, when I used to question my teachers about certain things, when I would ask my mom certain questions, when I would ask my grandfather certain questions, I always felt like there was more. And I wasn't blaming any of them for not having an answer, but I knew that was part of my journey, was to find those answers. And it takes a lot of willpower to pursue these things which you may or may not find the answer to. And in the process, people will chastise you. People will say you're crazy. People will say, your mind's in the clouds. They'll say all kind of things because it's very intimidating when you question system. It's intimidating when people that know you see you do things that are not their norm, things that doesn't fit into anything else around them. It's almost scary. And I always had people tell me to calm down, tone it down, pipe it down. You're too amped up. Because I was always one of those people that, as I got amped up, I got loud, I got animated, I got excited. But that's the passion inside me. That's the spirit inside me, seeking to elevate to its highest state. So much of my journey has been a solo journey. You know, my wife has joined me on this journey, but a lot of what's going on in my head, she can't hear, so I have to translate. And it can be frustrating sometimes, just all the different things I have that I want to get out and actually manifest. And I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. And what I want to share with you is be patient. Write down these ideas. Do not share them with any and everybody. A lot of people will shit on these ideas. They will speak negative of these ideas if you put them out there. So don't be discouraged, but know that in your heart, if these things are what you truly believe in, as far as an invention or a concept, a design, whatever the case may be, that's your truth, man, and you can't give up on it. I had things I held on to for 8 years, 8 months when I was in the feds, man. Sitting there on a bunk, sleeping on a cot, hitting my elbow against a cement wall every time I rolled over. And I would look up on this little square thing that was on the cell wall, and I had pictures I cut out, and these pictures of what I would fantasize about. And I would read all these different things in Fortune magazine, Forbes magazine, Vanity Fair, Robb Report, DuPont Register, all the Hamptons, Malibu, these different magazines that are all high-end magazines. And I said, when I get out, I'm gonna visit all those places, and I'm gonna put myself around, minds that can appreciate what I have to offer as far as creativity, inspiration, and drive. Because in prison, nobody wants to hear that you have more ambition or drive than them. People will kill you over that, man. People will kill you over saying that you're going to get out and be successful, and what appears to be your success is greater than their success. They'd rather they don't want to, elevate or collaborate. They would rather just stick you with something. So, dangerous place, but I navigated. I never let any of those elements in prison take away from my goals and aspirations. And I see a lot of people here on the street, and they have these same prison walls, these mental walls they allow to limit their ability to achieve success. And all you have to do is just really turn your head a little bit, man. Open your mind up. You don't have a warden, you don't have a guard, you don't have to listen to any of this stuff. When you're out here on the streets and you have the ability to get on the highway and drive, or go to a park, or travel, man, it's limitless, man. Literally, you're limitless out here. So, don't use any goddamn excuse why you can't make it happen. And it's all about you. Stop waiting for somebody to give you a break or a benefit, man. Demand that shit, man. Go up in there and put your game down, man. Speak your word. There will be somebody. Everybody's had somebody that put them up on something, and doors have opened. You know, everything's about connections, but when people see you have that, it's a blessing, and people will bless you. They recognize a real one, man. If you're a real one, you will be blessed. But you can't show doubt. You can't question yourself, and you will be tested. And, you know, my test was prison. Your test might be something else. It might be a relationship. It might be a family member. You know, but it'll be something, man. But you will be tested. And if you pass that test, believe me, the other side of that mountain, of that hill, is just the fruits of all your labor, man. Everything you put in. But you gotta put the work in. You can't doubt yourself. And you gotta break all that ingrained, institutionalized education and teachings that made you a worker. And, you know, you got to flip it into being a boss. You know, never settle for average, man. Never settle for average. Big Herc916.
I know you're not the average motherfucker, so I got some merch for you. Never settle for average, because we ain't the average motherfuckers. Tank tops, t-shirts, never settle for average, because we ain't the average motherfuckers. Got them hats. Got them hats, man. Big Herc916.com. Pick you up some merch. Limited, very limited. I'm not going to have a bunch of these because there's only a limited edition of people who ain't the average motherfuckers.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.